What happens when two of the biggest names in women's basketball come home and only one sells out the arena? Buckle up because we're diving into the rivalry that's electrifying the sport and breaking all the rules. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, two superstars, two homecomings, but only one left the fans going absolutely wild. Is it social media cloud, championship banners, or pure star power that packs the house? Get ready because we're about to find out who really runs the show in women's basketball. Want to see how these two icons stack up? Stick around because this is going to get really spicy. Let's talk homecomings because not all returns are created equal. Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie and social media sensation, made her much hyped return to LSU with the Chicago Sky. The promos were everywhere, the anticipation was sky high, and Reese herself had been telling the world, people aren't just watching for Clark, they're watching for me too. But when the lights came on, reality hit hard. Only 6,373 fans showed up to the Pat Maverick Assembly Center, a 13,215-seat arena left more than half empty. The lower bowl had huge empty patches, and the upper sections looked like a ghost town. The energy? Practically non-existent. It felt less like a triumphant homecoming and more like a quiet Tuesday night scrimmage. Social media exploded with criticism. Fans questioned how someone with over 3 million Instagram followers could have so many empty seats at her most anticipated appearance. Some even wondered if Reese's popularity was more about viral moments and off-court drama than real basketball fandom. The broadcast tried to hide it, but you could see the disappointment in every white shot of those vacant purple seats. Even LSU fans online were baffled. Where are all the LSU fans at? Why isn't Angel Reese's homecoming sold out? But the Reese camp wasn't having it. Her mother fired back on X, saying, "Aw, that certain fan base looking in the stands celebrating attendance while others are looking up in the rafters celebrating championship banners. We ain't the same. Different year, same haters." The message? Championships over ticket sales. But does that really change the story the empty seats are telling? Now let's talk about a homecoming that redefined what star power really looks like. Caitlin Clark's preseason game with the Indiana Fever at Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena was a full-blown phenomenon. Tickets sold out in just 45 minutes, with one of the 14,900 seats filled to the rafters. The average resale price? A jaw-dropping $670 more than most NBA regular season games and miles above the $29 average for Reese's game. The scene outside? Absolute mayhem. Fans tailgated for hours, some traveling an average of 248 miles just to be a part of the moment. The atmosphere was electric. Think rock concert meets final hour. Lines for autographs wrapped around the building, and when Clark hit her signature logo 3, the crowd erupted and the clip racked up 4.3 million views in less than 17 hours. It wasn't just a game, you see. It was an event, a festival, a happening that people will tell their grandkids about. The difference couldn't be starker. While Reese's homecoming played to a half-empty house and a subdued crowd, Clark's return was a sellout spectacle that turned women's basketball into the hottest ticket in town. So when it comes to real-world star power, the homecomings tell a story that social media numbers just can't spin. Let's break this down. Angel Reese's game, $29 average ticket, plenty of freebies, still empty. Caitlin Clark's game, $670 average fans fighting for a chance to get in. The economic impact? Clark's homecoming pumped $6.6 million into the local economy, set records for WNBA ticket sales, and sent TV ratings into the stratosphere. This isn't just about who gets more likes on Instagram, it's about who can actually move people, get them off the couch, into their cars, and into the arena, wallets open, and voices ready to roar. The numbers don't just speak, they shout. Caitlin Clark is redefining what real star power means in women's basketball, while Angel Reese's social media fame isn't translating to ticket sales or electric crowds. But here's the million-dollar question. Is being an internet superstar enough if you can't fill the seats? Or does true greatness mean creating moments that fans will travel hundreds of miles and pay hundreds of dollars to witness? Forget the empty seats for a second. Angel Reese is no slouch when it comes to basketball stats. In her rookie WNBA season with the Chicago Sky, she averaged a jaw-dropping 13.1 rebounds per game, the best in the league, and a new rookie record. She even set the WNBA record for most consecutive double-doubles by a rookie, racking up 10 in a row and posting monster games like 25 points and 16 boards against Indiana, and a mind-bending 22 rebound performance late last season. In her 2025 preseason opener, she dropped 15 points and 10 rebounds in just 17 minutes. Pure dominance in the paint. The league is literally setting betting odds on whether she'll break the all-time single-game rebounding record this year. That's how much of a force she really is on the glass. But here's the twist. While Reese is stacking stats, she's also racking up turnovers, 7 in a single game recently, and sometimes her emotions take over, leading to viral moments for all the wrong reasons. Social media lights up with her every move, but the crowd in the arena, not so much. Her followers are massive online, but when it comes to butts and seats, the numbers just don't match the hype. Now Caitlin Clark, her star power is translating everywhere. On the court, she's not just breaking records, she's rewriting history. Last season, she averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game as a rookie, earning Rookie of the Year honors and setting the NCAA all-time scoring record, men's or women's, with 3,951 career points. She's the only player in NCAA history to rack up over 3,900 points, 1,000 assists, and 850 rebounds. In her 2025 preseason debut, Clark put up 16 points, including 4 logo threes, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists in limited minutes, and the crowd went absolutely nuclear every time she touched the ball. But Clark's impact goes way beyond just the stat sheet. Her homecoming game drew 1.6 million TV viewers, more than the average NBA preseason game, and her highlights rack up millions of views just within hours. Teams are literally moving games to bigger arenas just to handle the Clark effect. She's so magnetic that the WNBA is seeing record ticket sales, merchandise booms, and a surge in national attention every time she's on the court. Here's the real debate. Is it enough to be a highlight machine on Instagram if fans aren't showing up in person? Or does true superstar status mean creating moments that make the whole sport bigger, louder, and more electric? Drop your takes in the comments down below, because this is the conversation that's reshaping women's basketball as of now. Let's fly over to the rivalry for a moment. On the court, both are undeniable forces. Reese and Clark both made the NBA All-Rookie and All-Star teams, proving their talent is the real deal and that they're redefining what it means to be a superstar in the league. But off the court, their rivalry has become a cultural phenomenon, drawing in new fans, driving record attendance, and making women's basketball a must-watch event. But here's where it gets deeper. The rivalry has exploded on social media and in the press, sometimes in ways that overshadow the game itself. Angel Reese has spoken out about the negativity and even threats she's received, saying, "I've been attacked so many times. Death threats, I've been sexualized, I've been threatened." She's clear that the so-called feud is often more about fan and media narratives than reality. People often forget that athletes like Caitlyn and me are human. At the end of the day, it's just basketball, Reese said, urging fans to remember the competition is real, but the animosity isn't. Caitlin Clark, for her part, has repeatedly praised Reese and called out trolls, insisting there's no real beef, just fierce competition and mutual respect. Both stars have said the rivalry is more about pushing each other to new heights and growing the sport than any personal drama. Yet the media and social platforms often frame Reese as the villain and Clark as the hero, echoing old-school sports narratives and, at times, exposing deeper issues of race and gender bias. Reese herself has said she'll embrace the villain role if it helps to grow the sport, recognizing that the spotlight, even when harsh, brings more eyes and energy to women's basketball. The result? This rivalry is driving record viewership, sparking debate, and turning every matchup into a headline event. It's Magic versus Bird for a new generation, and the energy is only building as both stars continue to shine, together and apart. And that's the whole story. One arena packed to the rafters, another half empty. The numbers, the energy, and the fan reactions all tell us this rivalry is changing women's basketball forever. Whether you're Team Reese or Team Clark, there's no denying that both are pushing the game to new heights and sparking conversations that go way beyond the court. So, who do you think has the real power? Drop your takes in the comments, hit like if you love Epic Sports Showdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more game-changing stories.